here for today's Bhagavath Katha. I convey my all good wishes to the devotees for Happy Ugadi and Gudi Pavada, and it is celebrated in different ways throughout the country as a new year. I pray to Lord Krishna to bless you all good prosperity. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namine. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namine. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Please everybody tell loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I pay my obeisances unto the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. I make many praises and express gratitude to Srila Prabhupada for giving all of us a good opportunity to go back to Godhead. All go to Srila Prabhupada for his wonderful dual services to Srimati Radharani and Lord Gopinath. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 During Tuesday to Friday, between 8:30 and 9:30, we do Bhagavata in English. If anybody does not understand, I can translate in Hindi or Telugu, it's not a problem. This Bhagavatam, it's in 12 cantos. This we have as instructed by Vyasa Bhagwan, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Srila Prabhupada. We have to do it from the first canto. I am in the first canto, this is the fourth chapter. In the first chapter, the sages in the Naimisharanya, they raised 6 major questions to their spiritual master Sudha Goswami. And he started replying from the second chapter onwards. In the chapter 3, he told about the Krishna is the cause of all his incarnations. We have taken birth on not our own accord. By God's blessing, by the relationship of mother and father, we have been born. But it's not on our own accord. But whereas God incarnates on his own will, on his sankalpa, determination, and he makes anyone he wishes as a mother, which we cannot do. So now we are in the 4th chapter. This tells about the Narada. We are in the 3rd verse. I shall repeat the verse 3 times slowly. You repeat along with me. Thereafter I will give the narration. Kasmin yuge pravarteyam sthaneva kena hetuna kutaha sankoditaha krishnaha kritavan samitam munihi kasmin yuge pravarteyam sthaneva kena hetuna Kutaha Sanchodita Krishnaha Tavan Sammihitam Munihi Kasmin Yuge Pravateyam Sthaneva Kena Hetuna Kutaha Sanchodita Krishna Kritavan Sammihitam Munihi Kasmin Yuge Pravateyam Sthaneva Kena Hetuna Kudaha Sanchodita Krishna Kritavan Sammitam Munihi. The word-to-word meaning of this verse. Kasmin means in which, Yuge, period. We have different millenniums. In English we call it millenniums, but it is we have yugas, different yugas. Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga and Kali Yuga. Yuga is period. Pravartata was begun. Yam, this, Sthane, in the place, Va, or Kena, on what, Hetuna, ground, Kutaha, where from, Sanchoditaha, inspired by Krishnaha, Krishna Dvaipayana, Vyasa. Here Krishna is referred to Dvaipayana, Krishna Vedas Bhagavan, who has compiled this Bhagavatam in 12 cantos. He was also the author of the great epic Mahabharata, which is considered as Panchama Deva, Panchama Veda. And Vyasa Bhagavan was incarnated during Dwapara Yuga itself. He was the great grandfather of Pandavas, and Arjuna was also Krishna. Krishna himself is incarnated as Krishna, and Krishna also incarnated as Pradyumna, the son of Rukmini, and also as Aniruddha, grandson of Rukmini. So 5 incarnations were there in Dwapara Yuga. We generally think God has 10 avatars, 10 avatars, Matsya, Kurma, Vara, like that. But this creation has been taken place many trillions and trillions of years ago, so very many crores. So, because each Yuga, Satya Yuga is 18 lakhs 20,000 years, Treta Yuga is 12 lakhs 96,000 years, Dwapara Yuga is 8 lakhs 64,000 years, and 32,000 years. All this put together becomes 18 lakhs 20,000 years. Into 1,000 makes one kalpa of a day of Brahma. And similar time, one kalpa is day, night of Brahma. During Brahma's time, we are there. Today's Brahma's age is 52 years. You can consider how many. That means even before that, many times creation has taken place. Not once. Many times creation has taken place and annihilation has took place. So he has several of incarnations. Only we know few. Even Vedas Bhagavan, he himself, though he is the incarnation of Krishna, is given mentioned only many of them, not all of them. He himself has told that he cannot narrate everything, because these 12 cantos will not be sufficient at all. Like what are the other incarnations he has given in the detail is Hayagiru Avatara, Hamsa Avatara, Narayana Avatara. Nara is Arjuna, Narayana is Krishna. This has taken place in Satya Yuga, Badrikashrama. Kauravas during Vanavasa, they went to Badrikashrama also during Vanavasa. So, Sammitam, Vedic literature, Munihi, the learned. The immediate translation of this verse is in what period and what place was this has first begun, and why was this taken up? From where did Krishna Dvaipayana Vyasa, the great sage, get the inspiration to compile this literature? See what happens when he started, he was the grandfather of Pandavas. He knows what has happened because he was also there when Janamejaya, the grandson of Abhimanyu, he was the made king. In the crowning also Vedas Maharshi there. That means right from Bhishma's birth till Janamejaya, this thing, he is there, and now also is there. We can't see him with this vision. He is there. Wherever Mahabharata and Bhagavatam preaching is going on, there Vyasa Bhagavan will be there. And where Ramana is told, there Valmiki Maharshi is there. Similarly, like Vyasa Bhagavan, Valmiki Maharshi was also there even before Rama was taken incarnation. And he was there when Navakushas were become the kings. That means yes, there Valmiki Maharshi has seen the entire life incarnation of Rama's this thing, and Vyasa Bhagavan has seen. So like that, he has compiled this Mahabharata in 60 lakhs verses. This is considered as Panchama Veda. The 4 Vedas, actually one Veda was only one when creation was done. But for our this thing, it was compiled into 4 Vedas by Vyasa Bhagavan. Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda and Atharva Veda. In these Vedas, we can't even pronounce one word of it. Understanding is later. We can't even pronounce properly one word of the Vedas. So, Vedas Bhagavan, because he had a Divya Drishi, divine vision, he has seen that Kali Yuga is coming at a early time. And in Kali Yuga time, none of us can understand God or any thing. So he has divided into 4 parts. Within that one also, many of them could not understand. And he started writing Mahabharata, which was done in 60 lakhs verses. This is considered as Panchama Veda. Again, on earth, only 1 lakh verses is there. In the balance, out of 60 lakhs, out of balance 59 lakh verses, 15 lakhs verses are in Devaloka, that is Swarga, Devendra. 14 lakhs verses in Pitruloka, 14 lakhs in Gandharvaloka, like that it is spread over different places. So whatever available on the earth is only 1 lakh verses in 18 purvas. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays evening, I am also doing Mahabharata in Hindi. Already I am in Vanaparva, they are in the pilgrimage. Now Pandavas are in the pilgrimage and Arjuna is in Devendra Loka to acquire the divine weapons. He has already, before going to Devendra Loka, he has already acquired the Pashupatastra and other weapon from Lord Shiva. So anyway, those details will be told in the Mahabharata again in the evening, today evening. So like that, after writing this Mahabharata, what happened is he was thinking, what great mistake I have done. What the mistake means, this is a Panchama Veda, it's not a mistake. But Mahabharata contains of all adharma, dharma, violence, lot of terrorism, everything is there. Today terrorism is nothing. In those days also it was there. Lot of terrorism, gambling, all this. So he was thinking in this Kali Yuga, if somebody reads only Mahabharata, he was worried like that. When he was sitting under a tree near his ashram, Narada has appeared before him. And Narada has told, he asked, Bhagavan, Vyasa, why are you so much worried? Why are you sad mood? What happened? Then he said about this worrying about writing the Mahabharata. He said, then why don't you write the Bhagavatam? Like that, he started compiling. Between Mahabharata and Bhagavatam compilation, he has also written 18 Puranas and 18 Upapuranas. Like Vishnu Purana, Brahmanda Purana, the 18 Puranas are there. That was also given by Vedas Bhagavan. And some Upapurana also. When he was worried and Narada has advised him to write Bhagavatam, he has started writing. Like that, he started from the first canto to 12th canto. It totally comprises of 18,000 verses. Mahabharata is comprising 1 lakh verses on earth, but this Bhagavatam contains 18,000 verses. This Bhagavatam, whether it is whatever, Ramana, Bhagavatam, all those things, if continuously, Krishna Paramatma has told the Bhagavad Gita, which is part of Mahabharata only. If we just read the Sanskrit, the slokas, we can't understand, because they are in this Sanskrit language. In this Kali Yuga, we do not know any of them. Even a word of those, we can't understand. For that reason, we have been given these explanations, meanings and word-to-word meanings and explanations given. And again in this one, hidden meanings are there, which can be understood only in such hearings. In satsang only, when you participate in satsang, you can understand the hidden meanings. So because Sri Madhbhavatam is the special contribution of Srila Vedavyasa Bhagavan, there are so many inquiries by the learned Saunaka Muni. See, in the Naimisharan, this Bhagavatam was compiled by Vedavyasa Bhagavan, and it was firstly it was told to his Sukamaharshi, his own son, not when he was born. When he was in the womb of his mother, he was in the womb of his mother for 16 years. We are there in our mother's womb only for 9 months. After 9 months, immediately we are delivered or they get cesarean and take it out. But Sukamaharshi was there in the mother's womb for 16 years, and Vedavyasa Bhagavan has imparted all the Vedic knowledge, Bhagavatam, everything to Sukamaharshi in the womb of his mother itself. So when he was delivered, when Sukamaharshi was delivered, he did not even wait there a single minute, because he is a realized soul. He is already liberated soul, realized soul. He just made pranams to his mother and father, parents, and just he walked away without any clothes. Maybe he is having only lion clothes to cover his genitals. Otherwise, he never had any clothes also. Just he walked away, and it was a time when Parikshit Maharaja, who was Abhimanyu's son, who was cursed by the son of the sage, because kings, they go for hunting to protect rishis. By killing wild animals to protect rishis, they go. It's not for to fill their stomach. By killing the animals, by eating that animal, not for that. By killing the wild animals to protect the rishis from their attack. So like that, when he went for hunting, there he was feeling very thirsty. He went into a ashram of a sage. There what has happened? That sage was in deep meditation. He did not observe the king coming there. So king got wild over him, and because he was feeling very thirsty, that already Kali Yuga started at that. So there was a dead snake. He put that dead snake in his neck and went away. Immediately his son, who came over there, he saw a dead snake in the his father's neck. He did not know that king has done that act. He immediately cursed, whoever put this snake in my father's neck, he'll die out of snake within 7 days. As soon as he cursed, the father opened his eyes and he said, what is it you have done? Then with his divine vision, he saw who was that person. He said, Hari, you had done a mistake, it's wrong. It was a king, Parikshit, who is a good person. He was a rightful person, ruling the kingdom in righteous way, dharma. In the Kali Yuga, he was the ruling in dharma. So, you please go and convey the message. That cannot be withdrawn. Once curse is given, it cannot be withdrawn, even by the person who was given the curse. So, you go and inform the king. So, again, the message was sent. King said, Hari, what should I do? Because it was his mistake. He never returned any curse again. He called his son Janamejaya, crowned him as a king, and he went into the forest, thinking over what to do in these 7 days. Because he has to be liberated. What is liberation? Liberation is moksha. See, nowadays in papers you see, Sargasulainaru antar. They have gone to heaven antar. Heaven means it's not moksha. Heaven is not moksha. We commit many papa and punya, sin and also good righteous deeds. In return, what happens is, when you do punya, when you earn punya, you go to heavenly planets. Now scientists, they have found a means of way to rocket and satellites. That also they are unable to send a living human being over there. Once or twice they went and it was a failure. It's not successful. Because they went there, they said it's successful. But they could not stay for a long time. They have returned back and they sent rockets also. The life of rocket was only 18 days. China and what India sent, it was only for 18 days. The benefit we have is, the entire world knows that India is also capable of making rockets, satellites. Like that, we are getting orders for different other things. Like that, it's not like a mistake. But otherwise, it was a useless thing. We have spent only some 700 and odd crores for that. So, but we are getting other business. That is different. So, but everyone should know that there are 84 lakhs different living beings. I am not telling population. Jeevulu. Chima Daganchi Chaturmukha Brahma. From the Chimte says Chaturmukha Brahma. There are 84 lakh different living beings. We do not know how many times we have taken those births. Some lakhs of lives we have taken. I am repeating these things in almost every class, because every time I see new devotees over here. So, in this 84 lakhs devotees, we have taken lakhs of births, and in that lakhs of births, we do not know whether pig, dog, cat, hog, anything, it can be anything. Or we must have gone to heavenly bodies, because we must have done good things also. Heavenly bodies, there what happens, whatever punya is there, as soon as it diminishes, we come back on the earth. Again, we don't take human birth. It all depends upon our God's blessing. In this human life, God, out of His courtesy, kindness, sympathy, He has given us this human body with intelligence. None of the other living beings have intelligence. And devatas don't need, demigods, devatas, they don't need intelligence. Because they don't earn any punya or papa. And animals also, they are suffering for what the papa they have done in their earlier lives. So, only human beings know what is punya and what is papa. And we can only understand this Mahabharata, Ramayana, Bhagavatam. whether it is in any language, because we know those languages, we can understand. But otherwise, so that is the reason we have to utilize this intelligence in a proper way while living. I don't say that you should take renunciate the entire life. సన్యాసం తీసుకోవాలని చెప్పి అన్నీ తగ్గించేసి పూరా త్యాగ్ करके आके यहाँ సన్యాస్ बन के बैठना. No, we are grihasthas, householders are greater than monks, sannyasis. See, earlier also sages like Vasishtha Maharshi, Vishwamitra, they are married. They are not Agastya. Everyone is married. Everyone is there. Everybody is having children. They are not sannyasis. Sannyasis, again, they are also great, because particularly in this Kali Yuga, we need lot of preaching. Otherwise, the people belong to other faith. Their faith, they came into existence only some 2,500 years, 2,000 years ago, when Jesus Christ has taken birth, 2024. And again, Muhammad Prophet about 15 or 1600 years ago. Before that, the entire world was having only one religion, that is not Hindu, it is Sanatana Dharma. Hindu is the name given by the Britishers. Hindu is the name given by the Britishers, it is not the religion name. Sanatana Dharma is the name for all the living beings over the world. So, we forgot that Sanatana Dharma because somebody has given, we have taken that name, we are saying we are Hindus. So, like that it happened. So, because Srimad Bhagavatam is the special contribution of Srila Vyasa Deva, there are so many inquiries by the learned Saunaka Muni. In the Naimisharanya, there are many Munis are there, and the leader of the Munis is Saunaka. He has many questions, inquiries to be made. It was known to them that Srila Vyasadeva has already explained. This is not something made freshly by Sudhir Goswami to these messages. It is already done by Vedas Bhagwan, and the imparted knowledge to Sudhir Goswami, like that. It was known to them that Vyasa already explained the text of Vedas in various ways up to Mahabharata for the understanding of less intelligent women, Shudras, and family members of the family of twice-born men. Here, twice-born men. Twice-born men means who are the twice-born men? So again, today, if I tell that name, somebody might get wild. It is Brahmins. They are called twice-born men. They are intelligent people. Earlier also, see whether it was Vyasa Maharshi, Vasishtha Maharshi, Vishwamitra, they had their own university. Like today we have university and Vice Chancellor is there. Like that, they used to have a university like Gurukula. Gurukula is nothing but a university, and he was a Kulapati. Kulapati, Vasishtha Maharshi, Vyasa Maharshi, they were all Kulapatis. Kulapati is Vice Chancellors. And they used to have some 60,000, 80,000, 1 lakh students, not just Brahmins, all types. Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Shudras. Whoever comes, if Brahmin comes, they used to teach Vedas and how to worship, how to do the service, how to advise the king. Kshatriyas, they used to teach the archery, how to battle, how to save the people from dangers and all those things. Vaishyas, again Vaishyas means it is not just what we say Komti or Shettis. Vaishyas means agriculture, farming people. Even nowadays, the farmer also Vaishyas only. They belong to whether scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, that is different. But they are all Vaishyas only. The business people, industry people, all are Vaishyas. Again, Kshatriyas are IPS officers, IAS officers, ministers, private, all these things. Secretariat personnel, all these were Kshatriyas. Whatever maybe their earlier this thing. And Shudras are the people who help all the three people. They help Brahmins, they help Kshatriyas, they help Vaishyas. They are called Shudras. It can be, I might be a Brahmin, if I help somebody doing something, I will be a Shudra only. Like that. So, like this, based on the profession it has been done, not based on the birth. And there in that Gurukuls, Vaishyas were taught of farming, doing the business, distributing food, everything to others. And Shudras were taught, if goldsmith comes, how to do the gold jewelry. If potter maker comes, how to do the parts. Whatever work they were doing, they were teaching them. So all of them were there. But when for the last 500-600 years, Britishers when they came, occupied our country, they divided us. Because they want to take over our country, they divided everybody, saying that Brahmin is untouchability, everything they have created. Earlier there was no untouchability. Rama, the supreme God, when he was in Manvasa, when Shabari served him, he had taken the food. And in return, at Guha's place, he has taken food. Nothing like that one. No untouchability was there. Only the last 500 years back, they created to divide us and rule. And that continued like that, that it has happened. So, Sri Vedas already explained in Vedas various Mahabharata for the understanding of less intelligent women, Sudras and fallen members of family of twice born men. Again, Brahmins, why they are twice born is, once when they are born, for everybody it is done. Now, whether it is Brahmin or any caste, they do the naming ceremony at the 11th day or 21st day or 3 months, depending upon the convenience of those parents and relatives. They will do it, sometimes they do it on 1 year also. Like before that, they will be calling with some pretty names with Dalit, Qualis, all the things, and after some time they name them. So, once that Namakarna is done by the parents, again at the age of 8 to 10 years, when we are given the sacred thread, we will be initiated with the Gayatri Mantra and we will be eligible to read Vedas and other things. Like that, at that time when that is not done by the parents, that is done by the Acharya. That Acharya initiates the Gayatri Mantra and initiates the other mantras also. So like that we will be qualified. So that means he is a second parent. First is the original parent to whom we are born, and the second time we are born when Acharya initiates us. So like that, twice born. Sri Madhbhagavatam is the transcendental to all of them because it has nothing to do with anything mundane. See, whether it is Mahabharata, Ramayana or Bhagavatam, this can be read and understood by any individual, human being. Of course, animals cannot understand. Any human beings can, and there is no rule that only Brahmins should study, Brahmins should preach, nothing like that one. If somebody, you are intelligent, you can understand it, you can also sit here and tell, you can preach. There is no other thing. There are no restrictions. Only thing is, you have to understand to a right source. To a right source means in today's market, if you go to some bookshop, you get Bhagavatam, Mahabharatam in different publications are there. And all are not authorized. Because they have twisted, made a lot of changes. To attract the people, they have made lot of changes. Like even this Disney Hotstar Mahabharata is there. It is 100% wrong. I have seen 10 times or 12 times. Because why I have seen 10 times or 12 times? Because the way they have presented screen shooting and all those things, and the dialogues, the expressions were very nice. And also, before I preach you something correct one, I should also know what is wrong in that one. For that reason I have seen that one. Otherwise it's not, I don't know the Mahabharata. So it is 100% wrong. Even B.R. Chopra is only some 40% is correct, 60% is wrong. To attract the people to their side, they to make money. To make money, they make changes. So we should not go. Wherever people, they will be holding Ramayana, discourse, Mahabharata by taking some fees. If they are taking fees means they are not telling the authorized preaching they are not doing. So here you can see, no one will expect a single naya paisa. If you want to donate something, you can put it in the hundi or wherever you can pay there, take a receipt. Or you can directly make payment to the bank through GP or scanning or something. But otherwise, nobody will take money here for doing this preaching. We are doing for the benefit of you. We are doing for the benefit of you. Because 4 things we should remember. We should not hurt anyone. We should not cause any injury. We have to share whatever we are having. Share means not only to human beings, to everyone, every living being. When you make prasadam at home, why I call prasadam is, we should have some gratitude to the God. Everything is given by Him freely. He is not taking any money. You are paying to the business people or farmers for purchasing them. But otherwise God is giving oxygen free. If you go to a hospital, they will charge you 1 lakh. Oxygen, they put on ventilator, they give oxygen, they take 1 lakh. But God is, you are taking oxygen is free. And Agni, you are lighting for matchbox, I think. Otherwise, in the earlier times, they used to recite mantras. Just by reciting mantras, they used to light Agni. Like that. So Agni is free, water is free, rain is coming. How rain is coming? Sun is taking away all the water in this ocean and seas during the summer. And during the rainy season, he is giving us in the form of the rain. So water is free. You are paying to the government for some arrangement. Otherwise, they are not giving us, they are not preparing anything. So everything is coming free. And crops also, they are going according to God's wish for our benefit. So for that reason, you need to express your gratitude. Naivedyam, offering, Bhog jo hum dete hai Bhagwan ke liye, Bhog, what is happening? Bhog is happening, he is offering. That is the reason it is closed. After that Bhog is over, it will be opened. So during that Bhog, Naivedyam, he does not take a single mustard grain of food also. Whatever that too you place at his lotus feet, don't even show it to his mouth also to take in. But when you are placing that itself, you are expressing gratitude. He does not sleep, he does not wake up. We do Vibhavari Seva, Suprabhadam in the morning to wake him up, and we do Ekan Seva in the night to sleep in. But does it happen? If it happens, no Kriya, all entire universe, all the universe will be annihilated. Anni kuda భస్మం అయిపోతుంది, ఏమి ఉండనే ఉండదు, మునిగిపోతుంది. ఎందుకు అంటే భగవంతుడు ఎందుకు కళ్ళు అంటే దిస్ ఇస్ నాట్ ది వన్ ప్లానెట్ వేర్ లివింగ్ బీయింగ్స్ ఆర్. ఇన్ ఆల్ ప్లానెట్స్, ఇన్ ఆల్ అఖిల కోట బ్రహ్మాండ లివింగ్ బీయింగ్స్ ఆర్ దేర్. వీ కెనాట్ సీ త్రూ దీస్ ఐస్. అండ్ ఇఫ్ హీ క్లోజెస్ ఐస్, everything will be annihilated. And for him to close the eyes, he does not close, he can't close. Why? He does not have eyelids. We sleep closing our eyelids. He does not have eyelids to close. So there is no question of closing eyes. So what in that Vibhavari Seva, Suprabhatam, Kausalya, Supraja, Rama, Pura, Sandhya, we recite in Tirupati. And here also we do different mantras. Why? What? Oh Bhagwan, Aaj a divas, please help me doing all my karma in a righteous way. Please help me to be successful in my duties. You are praying like that. And during the Ekanta Seva, whether you are successful or unsuccessful, oh Bhagwan, you should convey, oh Bhagwan, I am happy with today's deeds, what I have done. Expressing that one. That is the Vibhavari Seva and Ekanta Seva. So in between offerings, we take 7 times food. Do you know? Immediately, somebody needs bed coffee or bed tea with some biscuits or something. Again breakfast, again 11 o'clock brunch, 1 o'clock lunch, 4 o'clock snacks, again dinner. Like that we take 7 times. So like that we need to offer. Whenever you eat something, just place it before him. He does not take anything. Oh Bhagwan, I am offering you this food to bless me, to protect this body. Again you are telling, why you are eating? Whatever you are eating, that is converted into energy. You should not waste any food, because when you take it, that itself is giving you the strength, Shakti. Mana Shakti anedi आहार తీసుకోవడం వల్ల వస్తుంది. आहार लेने से अपने को शक्ति आ रहा है. वो उसके लिए हमें किसी भी कुछ वेस्ट करना ही नहीं. We have to keep everything in a proper respect it. And for any reason, whatever if you feel that it is excess, don't put excess in your plate. Some 100 items are there. Take whatever items you want it now. Have it. If you want again, take for second serving, third serving. But why do you put all the 100 items again, throw it in the bin? That we should not do. We should never do. And before you have it, before you have your food, after offering to God, before you have it, you share with other buddy in the family, and also take a palmful of food, go outside the house, place it in the corners where some insects might come and take, or some dog or cat might eat. Even they also need food. you provide like that one. And if some beggar comes, whatever, if yesterday's food is also good, give it to him, or fresh food, if you can share, please share it. Like that, you need to share. And see here, your old parents have not come. Those children have come, but everybody's children have come, or may not be, some don't have, or not married, not have children. But this remembering Krishna is required from the childhood itself when we start speaking at 3 years or 4 years age. Why means in this Kali Yuga our lifetime is 100 years. This is also very short life, and in this we do not know, somebody will leave at immediately after birth, or 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 50 years, 100, we can't say. When we do not know when we are going to die, you need to remember Krishna to get liberated. Moksha. Moksha means going back to Godhead. Our home, it is whether it might be a palatial building, your own building, or your parents have given or grandparents have given. That is not your own. It is only till your life is there. Once your life is there, your progeny might take, or somebody else come and occupy, something can happen. So it is only temporary, this thing. You need to go back to your original home, Goloka Vrindavana, or any Vaikuntha in this Akilakota Brahmanda. Akilakota means crores and crores of universes are there, and in every universe there are so many planets are there. What you see today, moon, sun, stars, so many things you see in all the universes. So in all the universes there is one Vaikuntha, Brahmaloka and Kailasa. So we go to any Vaikuntha or Goloka Vrindavana, you are liberated. For going there, you need to remember. Again, we are not going to merge with Atma, soul of Paramatma. Our Atma is different, Paramatma, Atma is different. We will never merge with him. We will be separate individual only. So, but if you remember him, see, I told you earlier, we have taken lakhs of births. During 5 months, 9 months pregnancy, right from 5th month pregnancy till 9th month, before we are delivered, we remember all the previous births, as well as we also make promises to God, because we see the God during those remaining 4 months time. And once we are delivered, we are attracted with this nature's qualities, Sattvic Guna, Rajasa Guna and Tamasa Guna, and we are forget God. Also, we don't remember any of the births we have taken. We do all nonsense, and we are getting to again this life cycle. January to December, again January repeats. So after this human birth, based on our karma, whether papa or punya, either you go to Uttamaloka or you take some hellish life, animal life or anything. So like that it happens. To get out of this life cycle, we need to remember him. How to remember? Until unless you practice. Some people, they think that, no, I'm very young, I have to become old, grow old, then I'll die. So there's a lot of time to think about the God. Why should I think about the God now? And in the end I can think. But we do not know when that end comes. And in the old age, we do not know in what condition will be there. There will be paralytic condition, coma, or some other disease where we are incapable of doing any worship to God. You have to remember God from childhood itself. So that training is required. And in the end, at the end of the life, Krishna is going to give only, even I am not experienced, I do not know, as Shastra says, I am telling you, we will get only 3 or 4 seconds. 3 or 4 seconds to remember him. If you remember him, you get moksha. If you don't remember him and remember something else, you will become something else only. Like Jadavarta, who was a devotee of him, throughout life, he gave up his kingdom to his son, went into forest for doing penance. At the end of the life, though he was a Krishna devotee, because as a king he used to protect everyone, all the living beings also, other animals also. So he saw a deer kid drowning in the nearby water. He wanted to help that deer kid out of water. He went, he brought it, he started adopting that one. Like that. And finally his time has come. At that time he said, Hari, tomorrow I am leaving now. Who will take care of this deer kid from tomorrow? He became a deer in the next life. Because he thought of deer kid, he became deer kid. Deer kid and Of course, as a deer also, because throughout life was Krishna's devotee, as a deer also remembered Krishna, he got another human life. From there he continued and he got liberated subsequently. Like that. But in whatever way you remember Krishna, you will be qualified. You will be qualified. I am not telling you will get moksha. Once you are, because like graduation or PhD, everything you do, and when you go to some employment or doing something, there you see the merits of your qualification. Based on that one, they give this thing. Otherwise, you have to go and repeat that particular degree. Similarly, God will see, like what Jadapartha has done. He is qualified for moksha but not fully qualified. He has given another birth. Similarly, we also do some such mistake. He gives us immediately some human life. There will continue from there itself. Again, not from the beginning. He will provide us all facilities in that life, like that. So, we need to get out of this life. And this Atma, when it goes away, it is a very small tip of our hair, cut into 10,000. That one part is Atma. And Atma, it takes 8 things with it. Our 5 sensory organs. And ego, intelligence and mind. Totally 8 things it takes. And in a divine, small, for your understanding, I'm telling you, like in capsule, it contains different types of medicines. So, a capsule type of body we get, in which these 8, Atma along with 8 things will be there, that will go away. That where it will go, first it will go to Vaitarni Nadi, where during the 10 days what rituals they perform. Whenever somebody passes, their family members do the rituals. During those rituals, our body goes into the Vaitarni Nadi, there takes bath, and it goes with the divine body, it goes to Chandrayaan. You don't need rocket or satellite. Every living being, not only human being, every living being will go to moon planet. Based on its balance karma, there, if you are going to Indaloka, you get the body suitable to Indaloka. If you are going to Pitruloka, the suitable body like that. If you are going liberated gets a different soul. Again, liberated soul will not get one body. He will be passing through all the planets. He will get different bodies in all the planets, and they will be welcoming us, a liberated soul. So, like that, we need to remember God. For this one, how to remember means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the Krishna incarnation in this Kali Yuga, as a devotee. He never said I am God. He said I am the devotee of God. It was about 600 to 700 years ago. In West Bengal, he has taken the incarnation as devotee. He has given us the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. This Hare Krishna Mahamantra has no regulations, because there are other mantras they have lot of regulations. Some mantras we have to chant only without taking in water also. Some after also, if you are taking food also you can do, but again we have to maintain lot of sanctity. But Hare Krishna Mahamantra does not have any such regulations. You can chant anywhere, anytime, 24 hours into 7 days into your lifetime. And we have very less time. How less time is in 100 years life? We spend 50 years in nights only, sleeping, and 8 hours working. Whether your own in business or somebody's employment, 8 hours. Remaining 4 hours, it will go away in your bathing, washroom activities, other looking at movies or playing some game, having all those 7 times food, like that. So for that reason, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has advised to do 64 rounds. If anybody is chanting beat, you are having chanting beat, Prabhu, please take it out and show it. He is having a chanting beat. It contains 108 beats. On that 108 beats, you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Take out the beat, Prabhu. Take it out and show it openly to them. On this, it contains 108 beats. And you chant Hare Krishna Mantra one time, turn it to one beat. Like that, 108 times. Into 64 rounds, what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is advised, instructed. But now after 700 years, again now we don't have that much time. At least, how many rounds you are doing, Prabhu? 5 rounds. Okay, good, very good. See, and this can be done. It's not necessary that you have to come to the temple and do. At your home itself you can do. At least do 1 round there. In the initial days it takes about 15 minutes. But later onwards, for the chanting that Hare Krishna mantra, it takes hardly 7 to 10 minutes. 7 to 10 minutes, that much time we need to contribute for ourselves, for our own benefit. It's not for the benefit of any others. You forget about the benefit of your family. It is for your own individual benefit. You need to chant like that. At least 1 round. And if it is possible, like Prabhu is coming with chanting bag here, and he must be carrying to his other place or other college or workplace. If it is possible, you carry it. If you can't carry it, also if it is inconvenient, without chanting bead also, you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra n number of times. It can be chanted while driving, while having your food, while bathing. Anytime it can be done. So do chanting like that one. It will be more. It can be more than 64 rounds also. If you do without bead, it can be without this thing also, like that. And this is one way of remembering Krishna. The other way of remembering Krishna is when you have listened to this satsanga, whatever preaching is done. When you go home, your elderly parents, for age regions or different reasons, they are unable to come over here. You tell them. You tell about the glorify. You have to glorify about the God. Whatever you heard by Mahabharata, Ramayana or Bhagavath, you glorify them and make them to do. And you also other spouse, whether wife or husband, you teach them. And to train your children, like that you do. This is the other way of remembering Krishna. And the third thing is, when you find time, you have some books and read. By reading is also there, Krishna, Paramatma is there. Krishna is in different forms. Krishna, this curtain will be open for darshan. You can continue for some more time in this class. You can sit and continue, you need not get up. So what happens is, when Krishna in the Goloka Vrindana is Paravasudeva. Again, he is also para incarnation in all Vaikunthas as Mahavishnu. And as Vibhava Avataras, that means as Vamana, Narasimha, he appeared on the earth. Vibhava Avataras, Rama, Krishna, everything. But we can't see the Vibhava Avataras also. And in the Kali Yuga, we can see him in the Archarupa. This is called Archarupa, Archavatara. Archavatara, we can see him. This is not idol. This is a deity. Here it is installed with all auspicious mantras. So this is Archa Vigraha, deity form. So he is there. Also he is in Ganirupa. What I am speaking about, he is that Ganirupa. And he is also in the form of scriptures, Grandharupa. So like that, read his books. Like that you can imagine. See how we know Krishna is like this? Because Vedas Bhagavan has seen Krishna in Dwapar Yuga. He has seen Dwapar Yuga and he said Krishna is like this. So that's the reason what's given in scripture, we have to have faith. See, today in market, books are sold for money. But Valmiki Maharishi has not made any money by compiling Ramayana, 24,000 slokas. Vedas Bhagavan writing 60 lakhs verses of Mahabharata or some thousands of verses in 18 Puranas and 18,000 verses in Bhagavatam. They never sold it. It's only for, they only out of mouth they spread it. Out of mouth they spread it. Today bookshops they are making money, that is different. But it's only for doing this preaching. So you need to have faith in these scriptures. So God is also in this form of scriptures. So whenever you find some time, instead of reading some useless novels or newspapers, if you read for 10 minutes, again second time you don't take. Whereas the scriptures, repeatedly you will be interested in reading them. Repeatedly you will be interested in reading them. So read the scriptures. Also you help everybody. Help everybody in the, not only in the family, help in the society, colony, in the city, in the world itself. Everybody who is in need, you share something. It's not that you have crore of it, you have to spend, share crore of it. Whatever is possible, you have to keep for yourself. So in Kali Yuga, we need lot of things for our own medical health purpose. So keeping our savings also, try to contribute something. And like that, you help everyone, don't harm anyone. When you desire something here, don't ask for yourself. That is again selfish. Give me some good business or give me some good employment, give me some good progeny, or give me good wife. All these things are selfish motives. Selfish motives will never desire anything. You say samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. When you say samasta, I am not saying loka samasta. Loka samasta is only one world becomes. I am saying samasta loka means all the universes. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. When you are praying that, Krishna would be very happy. He will be very happy, and you are one among the living beings of that samasta loka. He will definitely take care of you. He knows what he needs you, because we are all his children. At home we have different parents, each of us have different parents, but we are all his children, his progeny. He knows what we need. Like we take care of our children and our parents took care of us, like that he knows what we need. He would give us. He would give us. So like that, so you don't harm anybody, desire in common for benefit of everyone. Don't steal anybody. You follow truth, honesty. You need not be scared of anything. You should be scared of only one thing. What is that? Death. We should be scared of only death. Otherwise nothing. Something we have, it goes, again something else comes. Those will be changing. For that purpose, you should never get scared. No fear should be there. You remember, you be with brave mind. Should just remember whatever activities you are doing, whether as an engineer you are building some roads or buildings or bridges, or as a doctor you are doing some treatment to the patients, or as a lawyer, as a lawyer you fight for justice, not for injustice. So like that, whatever you are doing, oh Krishna, I am doing this as a service to you. So just remember, as a service to Krishna I am doing this service. You need not renunciate and come and stay as a monk, like that. So we shall, before dispersing for today, again we will be joining for Bhagavatam class tomorrow. Before dispersing for this, we shall chant Hare Krishna mantra 10 times. Please repeat with me loudly. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasa Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Swasti Pravya Prahantya Nyayena Margena Mahi Mahishaha Gopa Shubhastu Nityam Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu Kayena Vacha Manase Indrivya Buddhyatpate Svabhavat Karomi Yajyat Prasmai Narayanati Sarpayami Sri Narada Sarpayami Sarvam Shri Krishna Vastu Mangalam Nitya Mangalam Jai Shri Radha Krishna ki Jai Shri Jagannath Sodharmai ki Jai Shri Nrsimha Bhagwan ki Jai Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki Jai Shri Panchatattva ki Jai Shri Madhva Granth ki Jai Shri Hare Krishna Mahantu ki Jai Shri Srila Prabhupada ki Hare Krishna. Again tomorrow we shall meet same time for Bhagavatam class, and today and tomorrow evening we have Mahabharata, and on Thursday we have Ramayana. Hare Krishna.